Catholic. Welcome to my conversion story from Protestant to Catholic. Actually, I was a born Catholic and also was baptized when I was a baby, and also was going to Catholic school in English, and got my first communion when I was, I think, around 8 or 9, and then got confirmed, and eventually was going to mass sometimes, maybe with my mother, and there were times I went myself, and then eventually didn't go because there was no family going there, so I sort of dropped out. But there was times when I wanted to go, I went, and I always enjoyed sort of enjoyed the mass, but I didn't understand everything. Quite moody. I wasn't too feeling too great about that. Parents that are divorced say it's hard on the kids, and so on and on as it went. I got into music a lot, and I enjoyed playing the guitar, and I started to have a little rock and roll band or something like that. But I wanted to meet other musicians and meet people to mentor me or whatever. Was dating someone, a girl, and then we went to a country place, and this woman Helen was a Pentecostal who was going to this church in La Salle, and we went to that. I didn't know anything about Protestantism or anything like that, and they were like a family or something like that. So I went. It was interesting. They had the Bible readings and stuff like that, and so I was attending for quite a while and enjoyed it. But then I started to see that they had the communion. There was no giving the Eucharist or any of that. It was like crackers and grape juice, and so I said, "What's that? There's something here." But I let it go, and I noticed people always talking against the Pope or the Catholics. They're going to hell and accusing. So that didn't sit well with me, and this was going on for years. I enjoyed the community. I enjoyed the Bible reading to understand, to have a personal relationship with Jesus, and to do that. From what I understood from the Catholics, they do that too when I talk with them. And but on and on, I didn't appreciate it because it was just. I've seen some other people look very depressed or whatever, like pressure or something, and I went to, then I got away. I think I got away from there, I don't know, around 87 or so. And then I went to my other churches, sort of like not Baptist, but something close to that. And then eventually to Anglican. I was just soul searching again for quite a few years. When I got out, and I said, at that time when I was a Protestant, I went to a Pentecostal conference. It was a big one. It was not with our church, so there was more developed Christians, Protestant Christians, I would say, and they had these conference speakers, and they had more of a progressive attitude. They weren't leftists. They were persons that want to grow in their life with Christ, which was pretty cool. But they had a speaker on evangelism, and he spoke about Catholics and the history of the church. He did his homework. So he said, because there's a lot. That's when I notice a lot of Protestants don't look on the church history, but objective church history. So he said, if you want to be really good, you just have to sort of copy the Catholics, or learn something a lot with the Catholics. They've gone everywhere to help with people, may set up hospitals, helping the sick, the poor, the needy, evangelization, and all the areas. They covered all the bases. Then I met a Mexican woman, which I was dating, and I really liked her, and she wanted to. We were getting closer and closer. She wanted to get married, and I said yes, we'll do it. And it was just nearby where we were living, and we were attending the mass, and I started to really, well, we're getting married, so we're gonna redo the Catholic way and all. and learn the faith again. But we got married in our area in Verdun, and then but we were going to the Hispanic, where there was a huge family of many Latinos, and it was about a 45-minute drive in the metro subway, and we were there, and I was doing in the chorales, and there was many chorales, chorale. And for quite a few years, and after we were getting tired to get up, it was hard to get up because it's quite a way and come back. And so we did it in our area to support our local church in French, and then got involved in music ministry as well there, and because there was less persons there, so we wanted to support that. But growing in the faith as well, doing things with the Lord in the church is good to help out, but growing in the faith, because sometimes people go to church and they like that sense of community, but they have to grow. So we need to grow, especially as a married couple or even single person. If one day they want to meet, well, my story is that I was interested not to be alone and to have a partner, and then be married if that's the Lord's will. And we kept growing, learning all about the relearning the doctrines and the good doctrines that are good for our soul. This channel, it's like a ministry to evangelize and to do some music, to practice and to share, or share some Catholic stuff that I've copied. It's nothing. There's nothing new. I'm not a super theologian. I'm just a blue collar guy. Ex-doorman, retired now, and just enjoying to help people and to, resemble all Catholics wherever you are around the world. And pray for me. I pray for you. Say hello, and I like and subscribe. And like Mark Wahlberg says, stay prayed up. God bless you.